Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
Apple TV 4K review. After falling behind the competition for the last year or two, Apple has finally plunged into the 4K HDR home entertainment landscape in a very big way. The new Apple TV 4K, available at $179 for the 32GB model or $199 for the 64GB version, is relatively expensive when compared to other 2017 streaming devices and lacks a few key features out of the box, but it's also the first standalone streaming set-top box to support both Dolby Vision as well as HDR10 and will, of course, seamlessly integrate for those who have already invested in the Apple ecosystem of iPhones, iPads, Macs, and various accessories. The Apple TV 4K is ambitious and has the potential to be the best TV set-top box ever made. However, as we write this, there are several key missing elements that make the higher price hard to justify for anyone who isn't already heavily invested in the Apple or iTunes ecosystem. Especially when one considers that more affordable devices already offer access to these missing features. That said, it's only week 1. If the missing apps show up and YouTube gets full 4K HDR capability, if Dolby Atmos bit streaming is implemented, if we are able to set our own picture modes, and if all the major studios start providing 4K versions of their movies and shows in Dolby Vision HDR10. The Apple TV 4K is the fastest and most powerful streaming set-top box on the market and is capable of producing gorgeous imagery, and iTunes will soon, if it doesn't already, have the largest selection of 4K HDR titles available to rent and own. To be fair, that's a sizable what-if list, one we can't guarantee becoming a reality, but Apple has never done updating its devices, so we'll have to wait and see. Should you buy one right now? That depends. If you have a big iTunes library, a 4K display with HDR, and lots of other Apple devices, then, by all means, buy one today and enjoy. Recommended. If you're new to Apple, hate Apple, or were waiting to see if the Apple TV 4K was the best streamer ever, you might want to stick with your display's own streaming apps and hold off to see if the bugs are patched. There's also the Xbox One S to consider. It costs about $50 more and streams 4K HDR content and comes with a 4K player and HDMI cable. Granted, there's no Dolby Vision and the Microsoft interface is not nearly as good, but you're getting more bang for your buck in the gaming department.